Welcome to the While My Batteries Charge podcast. Join us as we talk about all things radio controlled. And now, your host,
Folks, this man, he is the king.
Mr. CCxRC himself, Tony CC.
Hey, what is going on, guys? I had to change up the intro with some little sound effects. It's getting a little boring to me hearing that over and over and over. So, welcome to another While My Batteries Charge podcast. Today on the show, we're going to have a really, really interesting conversation with my buddy Javier and the awesome things that he is doing to help veterans through the use of RC cars. And I think it's super awesome. So, Javier, man, how is it going?
Well, thank you, brother, for having me. Awesome day here. Being with you, man. It's an honor.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, and always enjoy the 11 Charlie live stream Monday nights.
Thank you.
So
Bro.
if people haven't seen that, that's where to go on Monday nights on YouTube. 11 Charlie, Operation 11 Charlie. Cool. So Javier, what you've been doing is really cool. I love it when people kind of think outside of the box and they find a new way to use RC, because I've always said it's very therapeutic, right?
Yes.
And that's one of the things I like about it. It's a stressful day, stresses of life, whatever. You just go out there and RC and not think about anything else really in that moment except what you're doing right there, and having fun. I mean, sometimes things break and that's a little frustrating, but
yes.
Most of the time, not so much. So tell me what you're doing. You've got an awesome program going,
yes.
Helping veterans. Why don't you share with everybody a little bit about what you've come up with?
So what we have here is Operation 11 Charlie, right? We have been doing this well over a year now. We started last year on Memorial Day weekend, and an event here in Florida, No Man Left Behind, that it was sponsored by Wounded Warriors, and that was our first giveaway, right? So from there, the support that we have from the RC community, in general, sponsor people like you, Tony, a lot of sponsors have come in, and we have done over 18 giveaways since that. Yes.
So what are you giving away? If somebody's, a recipient of something from 11 Charlie, what do they get?
So right now, because mainly what we are focusing is in veterans that had never been in the hobby, right? Mm-hmm. As of right now, we are getting referrals from the VA clinic here in Brevard County. So we give them everything. We want to give them the whole either RTR or a kit that we built for them with extra parts, especially, servos, that break, stuff that, will break just in case. We're getting batteries, charger, tools, mm-hmm. Stand, everything to help them get into this hobby,
So basically you're giving them a whole starter pack.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
What made you say, hey, I want to do this?
Well, like a lot of people, I'm a disabled veteran myself. So when I came back from Iraq, I was struggling for many years. Trying to find that direction, whatever, everybody, doctors and family, that, you need to get your mind into something else, trying to get a hobby. But, back then I wasn't in it, I would still have that switch back in Iraq. So I struggled for many years, man, until I found this hobby. It was a Christmas. We went to Hobbytown to get some RCs for the boys here. Usually we get them stuff from Walmart. I said, man, every time we get one, it doesn't last long, right? So I need to get something for them that it will last longer. So we went to Hobbytown and we got those. We got 2 ECX amp.
Oh
right?
Yeah,
and
great way to start.
Yes, because I told them, let me get something that is not that expensive, that it could be upgraded eventually if when they learn how to drive it better, blah blah blah. So he took me there. Then I was looking to all the other cars. When I started the hobby, My
You get
first
down a
car.
rabbit hole doing that.
Oh yeah, bro. My first car was a Rustler, 2-wheel drive Rustler.
Okay.
So I started there and bashing it, and then
You guys started in the speed stuff. I would have never
yeah,
guessed that.
yes. Even I had a speed. I got a speed run Rustler that I built from the ground up, uh, and bashing, and yeah, and then I found about Google, YouTube, the YouTube University, man, and I found about crawlers. I said, "What is this? That is a
Okay.
new world here. Crawlers and trail trucks and I started searching and looking for it. Then I got my first crawler was the XCX 10-2, the the Jeep Cherokee
Yeah.
kit.
Was it 88? Is that what it was?
Yes,
Yeah.
88, man. So it was my first crawler and my first build. I said, "Oh my God, what I got into? I don't know what I'm doing." And thanks to YouTube, a bunch of guys to do a bunch of how-to videos, it helped me through it, man. In my hobby shop too.
Yeah.
And from there, um, I met a few guys like here, RC Daniel, RC Voodoo Daniel. He was living here at the time, and we went trailing and crawling. I said, "Oh my God, this is awesome."
Yeah.
Me, I don't get out of the house that much, because my PTSD, all that stuff. I don't trust. So it helped me to get out more of the house. And I was like relax, especially when we go trailing. I just focus, put all my mind and my thinking into the RC. I said,
Mm-hmm.
"Man, this is awesome. How can I do this and help my brothers, let them know what's going on, man?" Because
Yeah.
the issue that it is, it's a lot of gap between the military and the civilian life, man, and that's why we lose so many veterans to suicide, homelessness, jail, or whatever, man.
Mm-hmm.
So stuff like this, it works. So it was working for me. Uh, so I don't know. You remember when we had that Google Hangout?
Yep.
Remember that private chat? And one day I said, "Man, I need to do this for more veterans. Maybe I could do a giveaway." I just
Mm-hmm.
asked, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing this. I'm gonna buy and RC, trying to get something, everything, so to help a veteran out that's suffering the same thing I'm suffering." Everybody jump in. Wayne, I remember you. Oh, hey, what you need, man? You don't buy nothing. We're gonna send you stuff, and that's how we started with the No Man Left Behind. We did that first giveaway, man. It was a Gen 8 kit,
Mm-hmm.
the Road Builders kit, and it started from there, man.
Starts with one, right?
It starts with one. Yes,
And you guys are having an awesome year this year so far. I know it's been
yeah,
tough with all the stuff going
yes,
on with COVID and all
yes,
that, but
yes.
other than that, you guys have really been. Every time I see you, it seems like you're working on something.
Oh,
You're
24/7.
building a lot because people send you parts. Like, what can people do if they want to get involved and be a part of this?
Yes,
Because
yes.
really, it's and thank you for your service, but it's
Thank you,
really
brother.
about showing support
Yes,
for people who go to defend our freedoms that we have here and the
yes,
liberties that we have here, and the ability to just go out and drive our C cars and toys
yes,
in the woods just for fun. You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes, brother.
So, how can people help you out?
Well, right now, if uh, we have a Facebook group, Operation 11 Charlie Inc. We have our website, 11 Charlie, 11 the number, 11charlie.com. And there's emails, there's the contact information that you could fill in, how to reach us. Uh, our email is easy, Operation 11 the number, 11charlie at gmail.com. But if you guys go to the website, you guys will see a bunch of our giveaways that we had done. So far there, I think we have 11, 10 or 11, but we had done over 18. We're trying to update as we go. And, just reach out. There's a lot of the guys there. I couldn't do this by myself, man. So we have a pretty good team, a lot of people that work behind the scenes, reaching out, and the sponsors that's just come in. It's just incredible, man. Incredible. It just,
Well, that makes me just feel good about the hobby too, knowing that
yes,
the companies do see what you're doing and
yes,
they want to be a part of it and help
Yeah.
you in helping others, which is
Yes.
super cool.
Yes, man. And that's the best feeling, Tony. Helping out and seeing the veterans, because we go trailing almost at least once a month. Before we stop because of the pandemic. But what we talk about, I said, man, our veterans now need me more than ever because they're in the house doing nothing. So at least let me give them the RC so they could work on it at the house. So what we did is we took up our guide precautions, masks, whatever and they opened the garage and we just been in front of their house and we just kept doing the giveaways while we were all in shutdown.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because really, what more time of need for somebody that's already having a struggle?
Yes.
You can't be around people. All of the
Yes.
different like things that you have as an outlet are gone
Yeah.
potentially.
Yes.
Because different things like whether it's bowling or
Yes.
different activities that we used to do to just
We
kind of
can't. Yeah.
release, you can't do, right?
Yes. Yes. And
So people are you still taking like donations of
yes.
parts and things like that people can send to you, and that's all through your website? There's a spot where
Yes.
they can reach out to you, a contact.
Yes, they can reach out to us on the website. There's a there's a contact page there to reach out.
Yeah.
Like I said, then we have Operation 11 Charlie Inc. in Facebook. It's a Facebook group. Feel free to reach out and become part of our group, and you can reach out to us there also. Yeah,
What was your email again?
it's operation11charlie.com. 11 the number at gmail.com.
Operation 11 Charlie.
Yeah, operation11charlie at
I'm going to put it up on the
gmail.com.
screen here. Make
Yeah.
sure I've got it right. Operation 11 Charlie at
gmail.com. Yes.
So there we go. We
Yes.
have it up there now. If you guys want to do that, we'll put in the description as well, both for the podcast and for the video links for you guys to be able to go there. And there's also, in one of the ways that I've mainly given to you is
Yes.
through you guys have a GoFundMe that you can also get to
Yes.
through your website.
Yes, there's a GoFundMe link there. And also that email that we have, operation11charlie@gmail.com, that's our PayPal.
That's your
contact.
PayPal. And so
Yes.
they can do
Yeah.
direct as well.
Yes.
And so people can either help you purchase new rigs that you use to give to people or donating parts. A lot of people have sent stuff, 3D
Yes.
printed stuff that you
Yes.
give along with the vehicles as well.
Yes.
So tell me what it's like, what happens, or what is the experience when you take one of these new trucks and you present it to one of the veterans for the first time?
It just they're so grateful. They're so grateful when we do the giveaway, but they feel right into what is going on when we use it and go trailing, and they feel how
So you go with them, or you go as a group and you go
no,
trailing?
we go as a group. We try to go as a group, and that same day we try to go do a trail run, to help them out, to show them how to work in it. I show them how to charge the batteries, how to set the charger. We get them lipo bags. We get them videos of how to charge and discharge and take care of, the batteries,
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. And then go in and out all the RC, and we always stay in contact with them. If you need any help from us, my phone is open for them. And when we go trailing, that's when I see them, the effect, right? And they are saying, man, thank you, Javier, thank you guys. They're so grateful of you guys, and they, man, this is so peaceful, this is awesome. Like I said, most of us, we don't get out of the house. And when we go trailing, Tony, we go a couple of hours, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
And sometimes we don't realize how long we've been walking, and we just got to come back when we feel it in our body.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things of you started in like the speed stuff kind of, it seems like.
Yeah.
And that's a good release, whatever. But there's just something so different about going to the woods
Yes.
with one of these trail trucks.
Yes.
And I personally, when I'm bashing and all that, especially
Mm,
in the woods or when I go out places,
yeah.
I don't typically go with other people.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
One, it can get dangerous.
Yes. Yes.
But when you're, and it's not easy to hang out and talk and whatever because you crash and break things. But
Exactly.
when you're crawling,
Yes.
it's a whole different mood and way that you get to engage with people.
Yes. Yes.
And so, do you
Yes.
guys have great conversation as you're going? Just
We just talking about the RC, enjoying what we see and enjoying each other. Most of us, when we go, we're like 14, 15 people, mostly veterans and some of
okay.
family members, and we just go out and do our thing, man. And that's why we choose, like you said, trailing or crawling, because it's so peaceful.
Hmm.
We come, and especially with our condition, PTSD, we try to avoid all that, you know, confrontations, all the stuff. We trying to stay calm. So this is why we choose that route in the RC, and they go from there, because they
Yeah.
start crawling, and then they always calling me, "Hey, Javier, what do you think about this basher? What do you think about this? We want to do speed runs all the time." Yeah, man. So
Go for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
they go from there.
That's awesome. So what is it like you work on these things, you build them. How
Yes.
many have you built?
Oh my God. Oh,
You
those.
went from just a few years ago not being in it,
Exactly. Not knowing
learning from your
nothing.
hobby shop, and now how many of them have you
We
I
had
swear
done.
you've built a bunch.
Oh my God, we had done 18 giveaways. Out of the 18, I think I have built maybe 10 or maybe more of
Wow.
them, because I get some help. The guys, STP Richline, fellow veteran of California, he has done a few of them. Axel Twist RC Nathan, I think he built one of them for me. There's people helping my, yeah, but most of them, especially that TRX4 sport, the kit. I, Most of them, that's what.
Yeah, if you do a ready to run,
Yeah,
or no, it's a kit. You do the
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 kit, the
kit, the
sport,
TRX4 kit. Oh, I
yeah,
got you.
sport, man. I've done a
You
bunch of them.
start from that and then you
Yeah.
build it up. So you could build it with your eyes closed.
Oh, I'm supposed to.
But you don't just leave them like that. You do different bodies and a whole
Yes,
lot of stuff for a lot
yes.
of them. I mean, it all depends what people are
It, it
donating.
it depends for what we getting. Like one of those our sponsors is Johnny Rain, and he's always sending bodies, constantly. And depends on the rig what we have. We trying to fit. If it fits on that crawler, then we go from there. Yeah. Yes.
But you take any kinds. It doesn't have to be a certain brand.
It doesn't have. We love our brands, anything, because this is open arm for our veterans. So anything, we had done Traxxas, we had done Axial, the Element.
Yeah.
We have a trail. We had given away maybe like three trail walkers, and I
Wow.
love them. Ready to run. Like I said, even when we get ready runs, we get them switch out the servo, go
You
or
tune
get
them
them
up.
tune it up, get a different wheels and tire foams and a different servo, extra stuff for them. Plus the battery charger, like everything that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, um, when you finish the build,
Mm-hmm.
like what's the next steps and all of that as far as getting it all ready? I've seen you work on them a bunch in your desk. It's not as easy as people think
Oh my God, yeah.
pulling it all together, right?
It's not easy, especially now. I'm on my side here. I'm by myself, so I gotta do a lot of stuff and thinking and organizing the reunions with the veterans and coordinating with the VA clinic here.
Hmm.
So we have a few veterans on our website that we have on a waiting list. So we trying to do waiting for parts, especially now. It's hard to get parts, man.
Yeah,
So sometimes we have to wait for those parts, and
to
that's what we.
finish up a build or
Yes, we have about. I think we have three builds that we doing at the same time. You know. So
wow.
yeah.
So what's next for Operation 11 Charlie? Like, what are the next things that you want to see happen going forward?
Well, right now, since January this year, we are a nonprofit, right? We are a nonprofit organization. Right now we are
Registered and everything.
registering everything.
There
Yes,
you go.
we got our IN number, everything. Right now we are working on the last part of our 501c3. So that should be done before the end of the year if God permits. And we want to reach out to more veterans, not just the veterans, their family members. Because especially, I don't know, you saw our last show. We had the Wounded Warriors
Mm-hmm.
project there, Carl. Um, Wounded Warrior has helped us since the beginning, man, and that's one of the biggest organizations that we have for veterans. And while we are planning for the next year, um, stay tuned. We're gonna be part of USDE
Okay.
with Wounded Warriors. We're gonna be there, so we're gonna have our own set up there. Um, we are planning to have our headquarters. Where to keep moving those. My house is it's like my house
It's
is
like a
like
mini
a hobby
hobby
shop.
shop. Got a
Yes,
wall rack of parts and stuff for your builds and
yes,
stuff
yes.
ready to go.
We like yes, man. And my wife is like, this is not my decoration. I don't like this.
Your
um,
ornaments for your tree this year are
yeah,
going to be extra parts so you don't know where to put them.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
hang them on the Christmas tree.
yes. So we're gonna be part of a bunch of events next year. If God permits. We are working on having our headquarters, just a place that we can gather with the veterans, especially here in Florida, man. It gets hot.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
trying to set up something. We're already working in with our county on that.
Would you have a course inside as well, do you think,
Yes,
to be
yes.
able to actually run?
We're trying to find a perfect place for that. And some of the veterans that we had given the RC to, they're already working in our organization.
That's awesome.
So they part of it now. The team that we have is just awesome, man. All of the guys. Um, but as of now, our main focus is USD. We want to
Yeah.
take our veterans to USD. So we are gonna work the next months until USD to get our sponsors, raise the money so we can take the our veterans there so they could stay there too. So
Okay.
it's a whole weekend there. So we have a lot of work to do
Yeah.
to make that happen.
Cool. And if people they want to come in and learn more every Monday night, you guys, because that's why I first heard about that you were wanting
Yeah.
to do the USTE.
Yes.
Your Monday nights, you kind of give updates on everything going on.
Yes.
So whether you've served and you do RC and you're really interested in what Javier is doing,
Yes.
or you didn't serve but you really support
Yes.
our service members, this is a place to be, and it's really awesome what you're doing. So taking a step back from what you're doing for other people, let's talk about you. Like what RCs interest you right now? Do you have time personally to still have an interest in anything new that's come out recently?
Well, I got something. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, he's got something
I got.
above him.
Yeah, I got a couple. I got one that I'm working on. Another crawler. Um, I can show it to you.
Oh, oh no, you got it. That's awesome. SCX-10-3
Yes. So yeah, that's I'm working on that.
Gladiator. You can't leave it stock. I know you. You're gonna be
Oh, you know that.
making that thing really run good.
I'm already working it, putting some weights in it. So it's
Oh man.
yeah, already. Yeah, I'm working on that. I have the infraction V2 on the way
Okay.
coming from JJ Customs.
You'll be doing some speed stuff.
Yeah, I have a limitless there that I'm working on. I want to do some speed runs with barbecue Alter RC here.
Yeah.
So
So you don't only do the crawling stuff still. That's
Oh,
usually
no.
what I hear you talk about,
Yes,
but you've got other interests.
we have. Oh yeah, I like everything in with the RCs, man. Speed runs, bashing. I got my armor Creighton. I love it. I love that. Just jump it and backflip it and everything, man.
Yeah.
We
What do your
we
kids think of all of it?
Oh, they love it, man.
Yeah.
They love it. They love everything of it. Actually, they're gonna start building for the first time. We got two kits that they're gonna build. One of them is the Komodo.
Uh huh.
I know Sean is gonna like that one. And then we have the Enduro
Okay.
kit. So that they're gonna start building that for USD because I want them to build from the ground up, so that we have the whole experience on that.
What did you think of that new G-made Buffalo military
Oh,
looking
I love
rig?
it, man. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. It's so hard to keep up all this the new stuff that's coming out, man. So yeah.
How long would you say that you put into one of these builds that go out to people?
Well, it depends on if we have the veteran right away. I try to do it as quick as possible. If
But that's what? How many hours would you say you
oh my
invest into
god,
building one?
oh my god,
I know
it's
you're doing quick as possible, and maybe that's a couple day turnaround, but that's still hours and hours. Yeah.
hours and hours. I stay, especially like I can't sleep. Trying to. I start a kid. The problem is I can stop.
Mm,
I have to be on it, and my wife, hey, you gotta go to sleep, and oh my god, then so I try to do it quick as possible, hours and hours, man, countless hours, working on it, especially just you know, for a veteran, this could be a life or death, thing. So I try to get as quick as possible, give it to them,
yeah.
you know, to help them out, man.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. What a cool heart you have
Thank you.
for other people and trying to help support other veterans who've gone through what you've gone through. Um, that's just really, really touching to hear, man.
Thank you, brother.
What's the next one? You got one on the slate that's going out next?
Yeah, we got another fellow veteran. He's working in it. Adrian, a fellow veteran, ACRC crawlers. He's
Okay.
working on it, and then we have another one here from Johnny Rains. We're still waiting on some parts, man.
Man, that body looks beautiful.
It's
Even from here, even at the distance.
it's just amazing, brother. It's just amazing, amazing. Johnny Rains stickers.
Wow.
It's just amazing, amazing. Always a signature from Johnny Rains.
That's awesome.
Amazing talent that he got, man, and he
So these guys are getting the top of the line.
top of the line, man. We trying to, when we do our builds, we trying to at least make them capable and they will last long. We don't want nothing that breaks right away, man. That's why we trying to help them out, and for all that frustration, we don't
Yeah.
want to add to it and just giving them ready to run and breaks right away. That's why I try to give extra parts that we know that can break.
Yeah. And I liked what you said, and I hadn't thought about this earlier. You mentioned that you also give them videos and stuff that teach
Yeah.
them how to do the lipos and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that can make you get out of the hobby very quickly
Yes.
because there's a lot to know,
Yes.
and little things that go wrong.
Yeah.
Even I still run into them, like I ran into with that receiver the other day, where I'm
Mhm.
like, why isn't my car turning?
Yeah.
And then I redo everything. Like now it won't. Now there's no brakes.
Yeah.
And realizing that there was a whole nother calibration process for this particular one that I hadn't seen. And finally, I just went and looked on YouTube, and I was like, there it is. That's what I'm doing. I totally forgot. I'd done it before. I don't know why I forgot that I had to do that process, because I'd done it before in another car, but my mind just slipped. And there's a lot of things. If it was somebody else that didn't know that there was a fix, it could make you just kind of put it on the shelf and forget about it.
Exactly.
So you're
Yeah.
setting them up to succeed and have a good time and really put their mind into
It, trying to put their mind into it and use this as therapy. Most one of the parts of the hobby that I like the most also is to work on them. Because I'm here in my room forgetting about stuff, just working it, watching you guys when you guys go live, or or videos how to.
Mhm.
That's why us veterans, we are so grateful of all of you guys that do all those how-to videos, because most of us, like I said, we never been in this hobby, and we couldn't have done that without your guys' help. So we are very grateful of that. And when we do the giveaways, get them links to videos that could help them. Hey, if you run into it, this is what happened. If you don't find it, call me and let me know.
Cool.
And going back to the lipo batteries, especially us in the military, we're all about safety first. That's why we want to make sure that they're safe, and we tell them what can happen. Make sure that when you charge it's in the garage, it's on the concrete or metal, everything.
Yep.
We just want to let them know what can happen, or
Drywall.
to
That's what I've
prevent.
been using. Like the drywall, it takes so long to burn through.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
put those down on my workbench, and
Yeah. So yeah.
yeah, it's another method. Well, that's awesome, man. Well, Javier, thank you for coming on here, for telling everybody about what you're doing. We look forward to seeing what you've got going as you continue to grow. And I love seeing the trajectory of it, because it's so quickly went from 1 to, what did you say, 18 now?
18 giveaways and 3 or 4 in the works. So yeah, we are very, very busy right now, and we are grateful, man, of you guys. We couldn't do that with the Operation 11 Charlie team and all our sponsors. There are so many now that wow.
Yeah. So if you guys have parts or a whole rig that you're not using or that kind of stuff, get on to the 11charlie.com, email Javier at operation11charlie@gmail.com, and find out if that's something that they could use, and if the parts are something that they could put toward a build. And I'm sure they'd love to have whatever you guys can support them with. You want to buy a whole new rig and have it shipped to him, I'm sure that would be a really easy way to get them going too. I know he's got some kits to build already,
Yeah.
so that'd give him a little bit of a good start on it. But thank you, Javier. And you have anything that you want to say? I didn't ask maybe a question about something, but there's something you wanted to talk about, or you feel like we covered it?
I think we did. We just it's an honor being here, Tony, because this, a lot of people cannot help out with sending us stuff. Just helping us share what we do it helps a lot. There's a lot of veterans out there that need our help. Thousands and thousands of veterans that need our help, and the more people that do this, the better, man. That's why I get a lot of people contacting me and see how can they start doing this, and hey, this is how we do it. Try to get a good team and do it. If you need our help, we'll be there, man. That's all it is. We're just trying to help out and reach out to our fellow veterans and that need the help, man. And I couldn't do this without a good team, all the guys.
Yeah, you have a team of people all over that are working with you.
Yes.
Are you guys looking to start like little chapters in different communities and help other veterans in different states and cities and all of that?
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
Another question.
Yes, brother. Right now we have we got 307 Scoot. We got Justin. Scott Silla is in Texas. We got CCxRC in California. STP Allen Reachline. We have our Atlantic chapter. That's Wayne Kibler, a fellow veteran. We have a Pennsylvania chapter with Nathan Axel Twist RC. We have our Sean's RC Adventure in the New York area, and we are growing more and more. So, because we want to reach out everywhere that we have our fellow veterans. So like the guy said, our guys and the group said, the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
Just trying to reach out as much veterans we can and their family members.
Yeah. And if you guys are a company watching this video as well, or you work for a company, let them know about the awesome stuff that they're doing to benefit people in need, at a time that's pretty crucial in their lives, needing something to put their minds on and focus on, because it's when you get into your own mind that you start getting into issues. And if you have things to focus your attention on other than just inward,
yes,
it's a huge help. So
yes, and we have a couple of companies that are not RC related, because they just want to help out veterans, and they see that this is working. So that's a bless.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be an RC company, does it?
No.
That's awesome.
We just want to help our brothers and sisters.
Well, cool. Javier, thank you for coming on, sharing what you're doing. And thank you guys for continuing to check out the podcast. And Be sure I have the links below. You can donate cash through the GoFundMe. You can reach out to them. You can donate parts or send them full rig.
Cool.
So
Thank you for having me, Tony.
have fun RC, and that's what we want these guys to do, right?
Cool, definitely, bro.
Yeah. So you guys get out there, you have fun RCing, and we'll catch you in the next episode.